All right. Welcome to another episode of Get Up and Scale. We've got Ryan from Fotaflo. Super excited to have him. We got this beautiful room just for you, Ryan.
Gorgeous.
I mean, look at the decor.
Honored.
It's
honored.
The decoration on the walls.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went all out. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ryan's from Fotaflo. Sorry.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in business now? I feel like I see your name everywhere.
I left my comfortable salary job in 2011.
2011.
I came up with the idea in 2007.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that comfortable job?
Oh man, I was actually in television broadcasting, and I came up with the idea. I was actually a video camera operator on an international travel show, filming motorsport adventure. I know it sounds
that's cool.
But
That's awesome.
So it was like a dream realized early in life, and then I was like, okay, I did this. What's next? Uh-oh.
And is that when you saw the need for?
Yeah. Because we were filming I went snowmobiling in Russia, ATV along the White Nile in Uganda.
As one does.
Helicopter tours in Greenland. Yeah, as just everywhere. You know what I mean, right, Kai?
I remember.
You're well traveled, right? But nobody was taking photos, so the idea was just to create a solution, share revenue from photo sales, and things have changed.
Yeah.
That was the original idea. Yeah.
That's so cool. So it's been 13 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a long time.
What's that journey been like? I mean, what's been the key to staying alive for 13 years and thriving over 13
There's
years?
kind of like three different iterations of the business, right? So it's existed for that long, but at one point, as an example, we had a hardware product. We had like RFID readers in trees, capturing tags and triggering cameras. But
that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's actually cool. Yeah.
But to be honest, it people wanted it and they wanted to purchase it, but the content was shit. Nobody wants a photo of themselves when they're not paying attention. Their skirts hanging out and they're making
unless you're on a roller coaster.
Yeah. But see, then you only can buy it printed because you don't want to share that digital. Your mom doesn't want her scared, terrified face all over social. But to be honest, I had the idea way back in 2010. I realized that memories, like this media, is more valuable, and your customers, are a valuable marketing channel for you, and capturing
the
memories, right? And that was more valuable. See, most at the time, and a lot of people still do, or a lot of businesses still consider those a product, right? Like somebody's memory is a product. I'm going to print out a photo. I'm going to try to sell it to you, and it goes in the garbage if you don't buy it. But a long time ago, I realized that like I said, that as marketing media is the most valuable media you can capture. And so I was trying to tell people about that back then. They're like, I don't give a shit. Just tell me how to sell photos. They didn't get it. But the so for us, why I think we are where we are is the market, as best as we could try to educate an entire market on why they should care about what their customers are doing to market their business for them. It's more so the rise of influencer marketing and earning media benefit from people that are outside of my brand radius and just people generally coming around to that's allowed our product to I guess have a bright light shine on it.
Yeah. What were those early days like? How did you get your first clients?
You hustle,
built a product
dude.
And you just got out there and started meeting people.
You guys know,
Well,
the first time,
It's a show.
They might not.
You can't just say, hey, audience.
You literally, you're terrified. You're terrified. You're scared. Your hands are sweaty, and you take 30 minutes to psych yourself up, and you pick up the phone and you call somebody.
Yeah.
And then it gets a little bit easier.
How'd you build the product in the first place?
Yeah, crazy, man. Honestly, it was during the economic downturn back in, 2008, and there was a grant opportunity, and I'm a big favor of that because it was a carrot. I was just applying for a small grant through the Canadian government, and I didn't get the grant, didn't get the money, but it made me put a business plan together, and so I invested my own money. I dipped into a credit line, found a software company to develop it. I don't have a background in software development. Found a company overseas to come up with my original product. Had a buddy at a tourism business. Needed him a lot because it sucked at first. The product wasn't good. But then it kind of went from there. Yeah, and then you make all kinds of mistakes as you. You will make lots of mistakes when you're starting a business.
Really?
At first, you guys are so perfect, man. You put on a show.
Never made a mistake.
Yeah, when I left my job in 2011, I was like, this could work for any business. I got a golf course to do it. I got a I think it was like a kayak rental, and all of them failed except for a zip line.
Oh, geez.
So I earned like $12K, spent like $60, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go after that vertical zipline tours. Like, are there more zipline tours? That one was successful, so I went kind of international with that right away. Went as you went vertical in a market instead of horizontal, and that worked. And
then you started expanding it once you kind of dominated one of the niches, and you said, let's go after the other tour operators.
Well, like for a while still, we served, as much as I knew that capturing moments and providing these memories to your customers allows them to expand your brand in incredible ways. It's still, the market wasn't ready for that. So
everyone wants revenue, right?
Yeah, and we continue to push up against that. And it's your biggest critics that make you better too, right? Like people that say, well, prove it. I don't believe you. And I was trying to convince people to give away this media, and they just said, well, you have to prove it to me. Like, why is it more profitable? Why can it benefit my business more than what I can do to sell somebody their photos?
Yeah.
And so that forced me on a journey to really validate what we do, and that's, we've come a long way with that. And that's where we are today. But the amazing thing is there's so many, unexpected positive things that come from just sticking course, like believing in something, knowing it to be true.
Being stubborn.
Yeah, and being stubborn. So like we introduced a subscription-based service. We're kind of the first like photo and video vendor to do that, and at the same time pivoted to promoting giving away media. And it was really risky because we're like, geez, is this going to land? Do people care? And one of the consequences was just not really understanding how broad of a market is addressable in giving away media. Like, we work with every type of experiential business you could imagine. Any business that provides an experience that their customers want to remember could benefit by capturing and providing memories to their customers. And that was one of those unexpected consequences, right? Was like selling photos is such a small part of the total tour activity and attraction industry, where we can serve the whole thing.
Yeah. There's something like grimy about it, when you do an experience.
100%.
Right? Like, I know
Thank you.
exactly what you mean. Like, there's a lot of these tour companies, especially internationally, where like they're in the photo selling business
100%,
more than the tour business. My wife went to Cancun, we did Jungle Adventures. Talk about like a timeshare salesman. You get back, and it is, and they're like, we're gonna throw this away unless you buy it.
Sure. Yeah.
But there's something a little dirty about that, right? Like, it doesn't feel good for you, the customer, and I feel like for the people selling it too, there must be something a little.
It's a good point, and there's still a place for it, right?
Yeah, you can still sell photos, to be clear, right?
Yeah, 100% with our product. We have a number of clients that do it, and it works quite well.
Update us on that first. What's the iteration of where Fotaflo is now?
Right.
What?
You said a lot's happened in 12 years.
What's happening?
Today majority of our customers give away media. We integrate with all the different res tech. We're a great solution for collecting direct contact information of your customers. So it's a really good solution for maintaining a direct relationship with your customers. A lot of businesses in this space rely on OTAs, and there's a reason they don't give you the contact information. Photos are a great incentive to actually get your customers to provide you with their contact, and then we have a great tool to do that. So we have an Android iOS app. Photos get automatically uploaded, automatically emailed and texted to the customer. When they receive a link to their photos, when they click on that, they go direct to the website of the business that provided them. So we have a widget that's embedded in the website.
That's cool.
As people consume and share the media, they actually share links that drive their friends and family back to the website of the operator. And we're driving as much like traffic now as like we're competing with Google, like organic and direct, with how much traffic that we're actually driving to our customers' website through that. So that's where we are today. Is like we still have clients, and there's still a space to circle back to selling photos. Like if you're a zipline tour on an island and you have a deal with the cruise ship and you're at capacity, or if referral and repeat don't matter to you. Like if you're just like, I'm the zipline tour in Niagara Falls, and it's just per cap. It's like I need to make as much money as I can per head.
I get it.
There's a space for that. But if you care about maintaining long-term relationships with your customers, having direct connection with your customers, if you care about your customers referring on your behalf, you're excluding that benefit when you sell. It's not even about like grimy, it's about like the data. Like when you sell photos, you can't just give the media away to the people that don't buy. And when you can prove it with our system,
you're decreasing the volume of the media.
100%. And when it's through your door, when it's coming through your website, and you can measure that in your analytics, it's easy to do the math and understand what you're missing by selling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where does video come into all of this?
Yeah.
Are you guys doing any video right
Yeah,
now?
100%. Yeah. So videos, like a lot of our clients, photos, short form video, both can be captured, automatically uploaded, and delivered to the customer. It's all consumed, like I said, still in the widget on the customer website.
Yeah.
And it's crazy though. I was just part of a Focusrite study, and photos are still the number one most consumed media. It still is, and most when it comes to social discovery and purchase decisions. So there's a Focusrite article I'd recommend anybody listening to this, pick it up, check it out. It's called F is for Funnel, the Social Path to Conversion. I think I got that right. But video is obviously, different demographics obviously consume media differently as well. So
it's a lot more storage.
But if your target market is Gen Z, you need to be
Yeah.
providing video to them, right? So
what do you say to people? And I'm talking about myself here.
yeah,
the skeptics here. For a lot of people, I think the biggest challenge for this is the content collection itself.
Sure.
Right? Like, what do you give advice to an operator who's interested? Because like, I'm never going to get the content I need.
Yeah.
How do you train your staff to take it, especially if they're busy doing
Great
other
question.
stuff? Like, what's
Yeah.
the content collection strategy that you recommend?
Well, see, you're already doing the work. You're just not benefiting. Like day in and day out, guides are capturing photos on customer smartphones.
Yeah.
Most often, like I was just speaking to a guy that's 70 years old and retired.
Yeah.
Like literally 2 weeks ago at Cleveland Tiki Barge, who told me, "Thank you so much. You save me so much time. I don't have to handle everybody's smartphones."
Yeah.
So like when you do that,
I know who you talk to.
Yeah. So, but the thing is too, like it's an active service. Anytime that you can add service.
But like so the operator, the tour guide, or the driver, or the captain, or the whatever, they're using a Photoflow app to collect the content.
Yeah, 100%. It's on their smartphone. It doesn't use their data. It only uploads when they connect to Wi-Fi. Plus, see, we had a lot
and the operator gets access to this library
100%,
content that comes through.
And so it's super easy. Like we pull in reservation, contact information from an integration. They select the name, take a photo. That's it. It's done. It gets
shot out to all their customers. Yeah.
But also because we know that guide was the one that took it, we can automatically include a personal message from that guide, a tip link from that guide. We actually have CSAT surveys, so like people can rate the guides, and then they get notified of all that benefit. Yeah,
that's nice.
So we do make their life easy. Like if we can't make their life easier than what it is currently, though, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Like we have to make it easier than what is currently happening.
Yeah.
Like if you tell a driver like we're gonna try and increase your tips. And like here's how we're gonna do it. You're gonna put in this extra work, and you're not only gonna get them, but they're gonna want to come back and come with you. Yeah.
But to be honest, it's different and it's change. And if people don't adopt it, they're skeptical. So like if you just come and for the first 3 weeks, like I'll come in and I'll say, "Oh, this is gonna be great. It's gonna make your life easier." And they're like, "Yeah, now I have to take photos."
Yeah.
But as soon as they use it, and as long as they commit to it and they give it a couple weeks, they'll see it for themselves that it's better. But yeah, it is tough. Like the first couple weeks, if they don't adopt it, if they don't try it, if there's a challenge with change management within that company, it'll fail.
But if they're not already taking photos and videos, you're missing out anyway.
Totally.
So
it's like you got to do it no matter what.
You should be doing it whether
100%. And fundamentally, like we have a great tool, a great product. Like I obviously have a lot of passion for what I do, but everybody should be actively actively doing this. Like you should be actively capturing, helping your customers have a meaningful memory from the experience they got. They're paying for an experience to leave with a memory, and if you're not doing that, you're not obviously. Let's go.
Taking a selfie of all us live. There
let's
go.
Let's go. Yeah.
For those listening, I just took a photo.
So you're missing out if you're not. Like it's that straightforward. So,
nice.
Awesome.
Well, how big are you guys?
Staff
members
like
you got?
we're a small team.
Yeah.
We're still a small team. We're bootstrapped. I never, I don't want my job to turn into satisfying investors. I'm just real. I love what I do.
So you're still bootstrapped.
Still privately owned,
nice,
profitable.
What's your goal?
Had a big year.
You just want to keep growing and having fun, or do you
we have massive aspirations, obviously, like you guys, which I incredibly respect all of you. Honestly, it's a pleasure to sit down. Love what you guys are doing, so thank you. Thanks for asking me. No, serious. We believe it's much bigger than tours, activities, and attractions. Like my vision is that every business that provides an experience worth remembering every business that provides experience worth remembering should be actively capturing them and giving them to their customers. Like if you're a restaurant and somebody's celebrating a 40th birthday, if you were to do it with this and take the photo, now you have every memory you capture with Fotaflo is equity. It's like money in the bank. You can help those people never forget about the experience they had at your business for the rest of their life. Because we'll resend them their memories on the anniversary.
That's what I was going to
say. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And as time passes, our platform performs better. Moments become more nostalgic. They're more nostalgic.
So someone passes away and then,
100%.
And then imagine what that moment means.
100%.
You know? I mean,
and we don't even care about like if there's another new social network. Like because people like we are like sending people memories from 5 years ago. They weren't on Instagram. Now they're sharing them to Instagram. They're referring friends. They haven't even been to the business for 5 years. So not only like is it the best way to get people to come back, but they'll continue to refer and share. I can show you some statistics. It's profound.
Nice.
It's profound.
We're certainly good at pitching your business.
Thanks, man.
I love the passion.
And he's not even pitching it. It's just like,
I believe it's fact.
You're good advocate. I want to like buy like everything you said.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we're all about authenticity here. Like, you know,
I know, 100%.
Kai and I, like, we loved the platform, loved it. We gave it a shot. We had some challenges getting our staff to use it, but like every time I talk to you, man, I'm like, we gotta figure this out.
You pump me up.
That's not a him problem though. That's
No, we've had problems. Like we've had bugs. So too.
It's really hard.
We're not the first operators you've heard that from.
It's the change management. Like if they don't have that figured out in the first couple of weeks, it's a challenge. Like but once they do it, then it's smooth sailing from that point. But
awesome, man.
Nice.
Well, thank you for joining us.
No, I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, tons of respect for you guys and what you've accomplished, all of you in your careers. So it's awesome. It's honestly, it's a big deal. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Man. Thanks for being with us.
Awesome.